What is up, guys? We are using Doctor Strange in the pool aspect, and huge shoutouts to Descry Gaming. Watching him play Doctor Strange in pool really showed me how powerful that is and fun it is. So I'll put a link in the description to his channel, and a huge shout out to one of my subscribers, Dawnbringer, for also telling me about how good Doctor Strange is with the pool aspect. Okay, so we are facing Expert Ronan here, and then with the main scheme setup, we put the Kree Command Ship Permanent Environment to play right here. Ronan has his universal weapon. We have the Power Stone, and we have the Milano here. Let's put the starting threat on the main scheme, which is 2. And with Ronan's one review, we put the cut the power size into play right here with the crisis icon and 3 threat. And then Ronan will come in with toughness. Let's shuffle up the encounter deck here. And then let's shuffle up our invocation deck here. And Doctor Strange plays with the first card of the invocation deck, face up, which would be this one, the Crimson Bands of Cytrak. Okay, and let's shuffle up our player deck here. And then draw up to our hand size of 6. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, well, this is a super duper good hand. We got self-control, we got energy, we got Nick Fury. Let's keep Mansion here as well. Oh, and we got the cloak here. So let's just mulligan the astral projection. Actually, should we just save this as a resource? Yeah, we're gonna actually keep this because I want to keep this as a resource in case we get something else better. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and then let's go ahead and start the game. So we're going to use our natural talent action. Discard the top card of the invocation deck. Let's discard the Crimson Bands of Cytrak. And then we flip the next card face up, which is the images of icon. Okay, Okay, so right here, self-control. Double the number of resources this card generates if your identity has sustained less than 5 damage, and triple the resource instead if you have sustained no damage. We're at our full hit points of 10, so this is a triple resource. One more for a total of 4, so we can play Nick Fury. Whenever Nick Fury enters play, choose one. Let's pick the one and draw 3 cards. Okay, well, we gotta stick to itiveness and a mulligan here. Okay, so I think we want to get our cloak down for sure. Can we get a mansion down here as well? Let's see, we use this for a mansion. Then we can get our cloak down and save the stick to itiveness. Okay, so let's use this right here as 4 resources so we can play Avengers Mansion. Then let's exhaust Avengers Mansion so we can draw a card. Go into a Magic Blast here. Let's go ahead and flip over here to Hero Form. And then with the Power Stone, we have +1 Thort, so we have 3 Thort. Let's go ahead and Thort for 3 from Cut the Power and clear off this side scheme. And then let's have Nick Fury Thort for 2 from the main scheme. He's going to take a consequential damage. And then I guess we'll just play our Cloak. Let's use the Milano to generate 1 resource. This would be a second resource, so we can play our Cloak of Levitation. Let's put that over here. And then we can exhaust the Cloak as a hero action to ready up Doctor Strange. Let's go ahead and just swing for 1 and knock off the tough status from Ronan. Okay, and that's going to end our turn. Let's ready up here. And we're looking like really set up. Keeping the 6 itiveness in her hand, drawing back up to her hand size of 5. The Eye of Agamotto, a double, and Machine Man. Okay, so Ronan's turn. He's going to add 2 threats to the main scheme. He's going to attack us with a base of 4 plus a boot, or actually, first with the Force Interrupt. Whenever Ronan activates against you, give him 1 additional boost card. If you control the Power Stone, we do have it. So he gets 2 boost cards here. And he's going to be attacking us with a base of 4 plus these 2 boost cards. Nick Fury will block. First boost is attack as piercing. And then 2 more here and a fanaticism. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. That will knock out Nick Fury. And then, let's see, so we did that. And then we get 2 face-down counter cards because of the hazard icon from the Kree Command Ship. First one is a Kree Lieutenant with Guard and Stalwart. We got You Stand Accused. I think we got to cancel it, huh? Let's see, I think it's We can't defeat the. How do we get rid of the Creed Lieutenant? I think we have Machine Man do it. Okay, so when you stand accused, this is a treachery card. In hero form, Ronan, the accuser, attacks you with +1 attack. Right here, let's use this first player interrupt. When a treachery card is removed from the encounter deck, we can exhaust Milano and spend 1 resource right here to cancel this treachery. Okay, and it's back to our turn. All right, let's see here. Let's use Avenger's Mansion so we can draw a card. Oh, this is pretty cool. We can flip down. Oh wait, whoops. Wrong card. I meant to get the Mystic Studies. I was like, where's Machine Man? Okay, so sorry guys. I pulled the wrong card here. I wanted to get the Mystic Studies as our resource, not Machine Man, because I need to get him out to help us kill the Creed Lieutenant. Okay, that's a huge mistake. Okay, so we have 2 attack. If we play Machine Man, we need to spend this stuff as resources to get him to give us more attack here. Am I putting too much stock in the Kree Lieutenant? Let's see, if I play the Eye of Agamotto, we already went through our attack card. Confuse the villain, remove 4 there from the scheme. We could also just take. Okay, let's just do it. Okay, we're going to use this hero action right here. Take 2 damage, so dropping from 10 down to 8, and then do yourself 1 face down encounter card. And we will shuffle the universal weapon into the encounter deck here. So I shuffle this up, so Ronan now loses that stalwart because we are going to confuse him here. Hopefully, it doesn't kill us or get the universal weapon back. Okay. So still our turn. We will use our images of icon. Let's get the eye down. We definitely want it. So double resource first to play the Eye of Agamotto. We can exhaust this card to generate a WoW resource in hero form. So let's use our spell master here. So exhaust Doctor Strange. Pay the cost of the top card of the invocation deck, which is the images of icon, 1 cost. We're going to pay by using the Eye of Agamotto to generate a WoW resource. Then we can activate this card, confuse a villain, so Ronan will be confused, and then remove 4 threat from the scheme. Let's clear off the main scheme, and then place this card in the invocation deck discard pile. So it goes away, and we get another card here. Ooh, the Winds of Watum. Okay, that changed everything. Okay, let's go ahead and use our Cloak of Levitation. We can exhaust this card to ready up Doctor Strange, and we're going to use Spell Mastery again. So exhaust Strange, pay the cost of which is 0. We can draw 3 cards and discard the Winds of Watum. Oof, we got huge resources. Okay, and then flip the top card of the invocation deck. But unfortunately, we took that damage, so we're no longer at full hit points now. Let's see. I could stick to itiveness. We get this down. We can also get Machine Man down. Let's see, do we want to flip down right now is the question. So we have, I thought we had 2 doubles. Oh, right here, It's hiding behind. Could get a Quinn Carrier and stick to itiveness. No, I think the play is definitely Machine Man. Yeah, let's actually flip down and see if we're able to here, because we do have the Not My Responsibility as well. So when any amount of third we place on a scheme, we can take it as damage instead. So I think we're safe to flip here. Okay, so for these 2 resource cards, while you have sustained less than 5 damage, this is a triple or a double resource. So it is a double resource right now. So double resource to play stick to itiveness. And then, ooh, I could also get a ready here. No, it's okay. Let's play it safe. So double resource so we can play Machine Man. And then whenever Machine Man attacks or thwarts, we can spend up to 3 resources of any type. He gets +1 thwart and attack for each resource spent this way. So I think we're going to have him. Let's go ahead and swing. And we're going to spend 1 resource here. So he gets +1 to his attack. So he's attacking for 2 at the Creed Lieutenant. And he'll take 1 consequential damage. And then I think that's it here. Yeah, let's flip back down to alter, and end our turn. Let's ready back up. And then we're going to draw back up to our hand size here of 6. And I'm hoping for a mulligan. Okay, perfect. But we don't want to mulligan these cards. But we might have to. We'll just kind of see what happens here. Okay, so Ronan's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main scheme. He's going to scheme, but he's confused, so nothing happens. This guy's going to scheme for 2, so the scheme goes up to 4 now. Okay, then Ronan's going to deal his 2 face-down icon cards because of the Kree command ship hazard icon. So we have a total of 3 cards here. First one is Single-Minded Fury. Ronan the Accuser attacks the player who controls the Power Stone, even if we're in Alter Ego. We do have the Power Stone. He's going to attack us with a base of 3. He gets 2 boost cards. We could cancel it. See, an attack like this is pretty bad. Yeah, okay, we're going to use, so since this is a treachery card, we're going to use the first player interrupt with the Kree command ship. Exhaust the Milano, spend a resource. Let's use the Blackout here as a resource to cancel this treachery card. 2 more cards. A Kree Lieutenant with Guard and Stalwart. Yep, and then Pincer Maneuver, a side scheme with Hinder 2, so it's going to have 5 threat. With 2 acceleration, we can exhaust the Milano to remove 3 threat from this game, but we can't do that anyways because the Milano is exhausted. Okay, so it's back to our turn. Do we want a mulligan right here? I like the tic-tac-toe. Spend one resource of any type, move 1 damage from a character to empty space above. Check our discard out. Do we have any more mulligans? I know we went through one. Okay, we have 1 more left. I guess we're going to save the mulligan here. We have a bunch of readies. We have Bob. Yeah, let's save the mulligan. Okay, so we're going to use Avengers Mansion so we can draw a card here. Got Lockjaw, which is not bad. Do we want to? Yeah, we want to keep the 7 Rings of Ragador. Let's flip on over back to hero form. And we have a lot of readies. Okay, the Kree Lieutenants only have 1 attack. So I think I'm okay taking damage from both of them right here. We need to thwart. So we're going to have Doctor Strange go ahead and thwart for 3 from Pincer Maneuver. That'll bring this from 5 down to 2. Then let's go ahead and use Stick to Itiveness. We can exhaust this card, spend a physical resource, Lockjaw right here, so we can ready up Doctor Strange. Okay, and then 2 damage to an enemy or remove 1 threat from a scheme. Bob is not bad here either. Okay. But his damage is going to be a little better. But I want to have him actually remove. Yeah, we need to thwart the main scheme right now. Okay, so 2 resources. Whoops. So we can play Bob, Agent of Hydra. After he enters play, we can do 2 damage to enemy or remove 1 threat from a scheme. Let's see here. Let's have him do 2 damage. I think that's going to be more useful in the long run. So we're going to do 2 damage to the Kree Lieutenant. So he now has 4 damage on him. Okay, and then let's go ahead and play Tic-Tac-Toe. This is an upgrade. We can spend 1 resource of any type to move 1 damage from a character to an empty space above one of the matching resources of whatever we spend. Okay, so we need to... We have 2 resources to spend for this, or Machine Man, or for the 7 Rings of Ragador. So we do the 7 Rings of Ragador last. Right? I could have... This has 4. Okay, we need to get rid... Okay, we need to just do thwarting. Forget about everything else. Okay, so we're going to have Doctor Strange thwart for 3 from the main. Then we're going to have Bob, Agent of Hydra, thwart for 1 from Pincer Maneuver. He does not take consequent damage for attack or thwart activations. Then let's have Machine Man thwart for 1 from here. He'll take consequential damage. This is now defeated. Then we're going to use our cloak to ready up Doctor Strange. We use Spell Mastery to activate the 7 Rings of Ragador. So exhaust Strange, spend 1 resource, a wild resource right here. Actually, let's save the wild here because we can use it for this. So let's use the Mulligan as 1 resource to trigger the 7 Rings of Ragador. Give up to 3 characters each a tough stats card and place it in discard pile. So let's give all of our guys a toughness here. Okay. And then our last card here is going to be the Vapors of Valtor. And let's go ahead and use the Eye of Agamotto to generate a wild resource for this hero action here. Spend 1 resource of any type. We're going to use a wild resource to move 1 damage from a character to empty space above. We're going to heal Strange by 1. So that'll bring us from 8 back up to 9, or up to 9. And then the wild here is going to generate anything we want. So let's use it to generate a, I guess, a energy resource. Yeah. Okay. So we did that. And then let's see. We could also sync the Not My Responsibility. But I kind of want to save this to flip down again next turn because I don't want the Vapors of Valtor here. Yeah, we're going to actually save this in our hand. Okay, so that's going to end our turn here. Let's ready back up. And we should be able to take a bunch of hits here. Okay, we're going to draw back up to our hand size of 5, keeping the Not My Responsibility in our hand. Okay, the Get Rage is going to be good for helping us get rid of these Kree lieutenants. And got a Protective Ward. Okay, Ronan's turn, he's going to add 2 plus 1 with the acceleration from Bob Hydra, so 3 threat to the main scheme. He's going to attack us. He gets 2 boost cards. We're going to take to the face because we have a toughness. Oof. Okay, the attack has piercing with the Kree Commando. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage with piercing. So it knocks off our tough. And then how much of it was? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that'll bring us from 9 down to 3. So that was a tough hit there. Okay. Okay, so he attacked us. So he dealt more than 3 damage with a single attack. He'll steal the Power Stone from us. So he now has the Power Stone. Okay. Then we're gonna. Okay. Then whenever a Kree Lieutenant attacks us here, we're gonna take 1, drop it from 3 down to 2. And when this one attacks, we're gonna have Bob block. So he's gonna lose his tough status card. Okay. Then we get 2 face down encounter cards. That piercing was rough. Kree Private with Quick Strike. Yeah, because if this is a rogue vessel, then we lose. So he's gonna attack us right now. We're gonna have. Should we have Machine Man block? Or what do we do here? If I take this attack and this is the rogue vessel, then there's nothing we can do. But I really want to take the attack. Let's take the attack. We're gonna take the quick strike, so we drop from 2 down to 1. And then we got, okay, a pincer maneuver. So in our side scheme here, with hinder 2, so it's gonna have 5 threat. All right, so we're okay. Man, okay. That was rough. Okay, okay, so what do we do here? Okay, let's first use Avengers Mansion so we can draw a card. We got Wong. We need to get our hit points up because that piercing. Okay, so then we want to get rid of the thing on the pincer maneuver. Let's use this first player action, Exhaust Milano, remove 3 threat from this scheme. So taking 3 off of here, dropping it down to 2. Okay, then see, we don't have the Power Stone anymore. Let's see, when Machine Man attacks, he gets +1. When Machine Man attacks or thwarts, spend up to 3 resources of any type. He gets +1 attack and +1 thwart for each resource spent this way. So it's only whenever he's attacking. So it's not for the entire round. The Get Rage is going to help give us some damage. We want to knock out the Kree Lieutenants if we can. Let's see, what can we do here? Okay, Strange is going to just thwart for 2 from pincer maneuver. We need to take that off. Okay, so we defeated that side scheme. Let's use our Cloak of Levitation to ready Strange back up again. And then I guess we're gonna thwart for 2, right? Is that our best use here? We don't want the Vapors. Yeah, we're gonna thwart for 2 again from the main scheme now. Okay. Then let's see. We have one resource here. We need to Eye of Agamotto. Okay. So we need Machine Man to knock out the Kree Lieutenant. So he's attacking for 1. This guy has 3 hit points, so we need to spend 2 resources whenever he attacks. Okay, so Machine Man is going to swing at this Kree Lieutenant. We're going to spend 2 resources, so he gets +2 attack, so he's hitting for 3. That will knock this guy out. And Machine Man will take consequential damage. He will lose his tough status card. Okay. Then, let's see, with the schemes here. Is there any way for us to kill the Kree Lieutenant? We can Not My Responsibility. And then get Ragey on Machine Man. If we do that, he gets +1 attack. He's swinging for 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, he can swing for 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5 would get Ragey. So he can hit for 5. Yeah, there's no way for us to kill this guy. Is the problem. Darn. Okay, in that case, I think we have to let Ronan flip the main scheme, which I really don't want to do. Adding 3 threat, we prevent a scheme, and 3. Actually, okay, we can barely hold on, I think. We want to play Wong. No, we need Strange to thwart. Okay, so let's use Stick to Itiveness. Exhaust this card, spend a physical resource. We're going to use, I guess, Head Pool here. And then that will ready us back up. Then Doctor Strange is going to thwart for 2 for the main scheme and clear this off. Okay, and then we are going to... Yeah, we can't play Wong because I need to keep this in my hand. So we're going to use the Tic-Tac-Toe here. Let's hear action. Let's use a Get Ragey. Physical resource, so to move 1 damage, we're going to bring Strange from 1 back up to 2 hit points. And then that will give us a physical thing. So we put it right there. Then we're going to use the Eye of Agamotto to heal us again, bring us from 2 up to 3. And let's use that to do let's do a mental resource with that one, with that wild. And then let's flip down here, back to Alter. Use Natural Talent to discard a top card in the Invocation deck. We decked out with the Invocation deck, so let's shuffle these cards back up. I think we should be able to prevent it from flipping by using the Not My Responsibility on Ronan's Scheme activation. Okay, so the top card of the Invocation deck is the Winds of Watum. Okay, and we still have the Spell Mastery cards. Okay, let's ready back up. Okay, if we can survive this, I think we'll have a pretty big turn coming up. Okay, and then we're keeping Wong and the Not My Responsibility in our hand, drawing back up to our hand size of 6 here. Okay, great, we got the Master of the Mystic Arts. Okay, we're gonna explode this next turn if we can live. And then we need to keep this thing here. Okay, so Ronan's turn, he's gonna add 3 to the main scheme because of Bob with acceleration. He's gonna scheme with a base of 2 plus 1 is 3. He gets 1 boost card because he has the Power Stone. So scheming for 4. We are going to use Not My Responsibility. When any amount of damage will be placed on a scheme, you or your ally takes as damage instead. We're going to put that on Bob and knock him out. So he'll take 4 damage. He's defeated. So no threat gets added to this main scheme. These guys scheme for 1, 2, 3. So we're going to add 3 more threat. So 3 plus 3 is 7. Then we get 2 face down encounter cards. First one is a Kree Commando. So that's the last piercing here. He has Patrol, so we can't thwart the main scheme while he's in play. Also got Blindside. Choose one. We can either stun the first player, spend 2 physical resources, or exhaust the Milano. We could just exhaust Milano. But I think I want to take the stun. Let's see. We take the stun. We can't play a Magic Blast. Do I care about playing a Magic Blast? Is the question. We're going to have so many resources, but the Kree Commando. Okay, let's just play it safe. We're going to exhaust Milano here. Okay, so that will fulfill the blind side. Okay, so we survive and it's back to our turn. Let's use Avenger's Mansion so we can draw a card, right? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna draw a bunch of cards here with the Winds of Atum. I think we need to recover here because we are close to death. Yeah, we have the resource. Okay, let's exhaust to recover by 3. So that brings from 3 back up to 6. And let's flip over to hero form. And we're going to play. Oh, I should have played Santum. That's okay. We're going to play Master of the Mystic Arts using Mulligan as a resource. So hero action, pay the printed cost of the top card of the invocation deck, which is 0. Resolve the special ability, then place the card back on top of the invocation deck. So this card says draw 3 cards. 2, 3, and discard it, but we place it back on top because of the Master of the Mystic Arts. Okay, we're just going to cycle through everything here. I think we want to play, and we need to kill this guy and do some major thwarting. I could have Machine Man just swing really hard. Let's see, we're gonna deck out if we draw 3 more cards, so we will be getting a face down counter card. Do we have a Magic Blast in there? 1, 2. Does Strange have 3 Magic Blasts? He may have 3. I am not sure on that. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's just do it. I don't think we need to draw these cards. Okay, so we're going to use this as a resource to play another Master of the Mystic Arts. So resolve the Winds of Watum again without discarding it. So we draw 3 more cards. Okay, it's not a Master of the Mystic Arts. Okay, so then we deck out, get a face down and counter card. We shuffle up our discard pile back to the deck. Oh, wait a minute. Did I? This should be at 6, I believe. Yeah, because we cleared out, we added 3. These guys came for 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I put the wrong amount of threat. This should be at 6. That's a huge mistake. Yeah, because 7 would flip it. Yeah. Okay, so anyways, back to our turn here. And then I think we're just going to draw some more with the Winds of Watum. Yeah, okay. Let's use the cloak so we can ready back up. We're going to use Spell Mastery, pay the printed cost here, which is 0, and exhaust Doctor Strange to trigger it. So drawing 3 more cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then reveal the top card of the invocation deck, which is the Images of Icon. So this is actually really clutch because now we don't need to get rid of the Kree Commando because this is not considered a thwart, so we'll bypass the patrol. Okay, we have a massive amount of cards in our hand. We need to play Wong for sure. We need to play Kidpool. This guy can swing for 4, knock out the Kree Commando. Kidpool can swing for 2. Okay, let's just do this. Okay, so we're going to have Machine Man attack the Kree Commando. We're going to spend, let's see, 1, 2, and what's the third resource? Oh, 3 right here. 3 resources, so he gets +3 to his attack. So he's swinging for 4 at the Kree Commando. So 4 damage. Machine Man takes a consequence damage. He gets defeated. He's knocked out here. Okay. Then this is currently a double resource because we have less than 5 sustained damage. If we heal ourselves by 4, oh, we can also use this. 1, 2, 3, and then it would do. Let's see, if all there's just 3 more damage, and do that damage to an enemy and discard this card. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 7 damage will knock out the Kree Lieutenant. Then this would be a triple resource. We can play Wong, have him attack the Kree Commando, and then get it ready up. Okay, that would be okay. Then we want to do that actually. So no more Kid Pool. We're shooting for Wong here, but then Wong's gonna die with Ronan's attack. And we get overkill, then that will really hurt us as well. But then we need to do that because triple resource for Wong is big. If we spend 4 here for this, we need to itiveness to ready. We can then, okay, we're gonna be short on 1. I should have taken the confuse now that I think about it. Let's see, triple resource for Wong, attack. We could also defend attack from Ronan. I don't know how much I want to do that. Okay, sorry guys, a lot of thinking here. Okay, so we want to save this here. We're not going to play that yet. That's both our protected wards. But I think that's fine. We need to get rid of these guys here. We can flip back down next turn. Okay, let's use a tic-tac-toe here. So, okay, if we do 4 resources, we can ready up. We have to play the images of icon. So then we're going to hold endurance in our hand. Yeah, okay, that's a play. Okay, so, oh, except these are all physicals, so we have to use these 2, and then 2 more physicals. So we're still good with the, no, okay, let's use this here action. Spend 1 resource of any type, energy resource. So we heal 1 damage from strange and put a damage on here. So we go up to 7 now. Then we're going to use the protective ward as a physical resource. Put another damage on here and heal another 1 from strange. That'll bring us up to 8. Then we're going to use a mental resource here with the Sorcerer Supreme. Put another damage here. We heal another 1 from strange, bring us up to 9. Then we're going to use a physical resource, I guess. Yeah, physical resource here to heal another 1 from strange. I'll bring us from 9 up to 10. And we put another damage on here. Then, now that there are 3 in a line, we have to discard this card and deal all damage on this card to an enemy and discard it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to do all that on the Kree Lieutenant and defeat this guy here. Okay, so we did that. Then we're at full hit points now. So this is back to being a triple resource. We're going to use it to play Wong. Actually, should we play Kid Pool? Yeah, let's use this actually to play Kid Pool, right? And then Kid Pool is going to swing for 2 to knock out the Kree Commando. Kid Pool does not take consequential damage for attack activations. Then we're going to use the Eye of Agmo to generate a physical resource for stick to itiveness. Exhaust this card, spend a physical resource so we can ready back up. Then we're going to use Spell Mastery, exhaust yourself, pay the printed cost here, which is 1. So 1 resource here to activate the images of icon. So remove 4 threat from a scheme. This brings from 6 down to 2, and then confuse the villain. So we can confuse Ronan again. And this card. This card is not the Vapors. Okay, I need to find a way to stun him here. Okay, so it is end of our turn. Let's ready up. We're going to keep Wong in our hand, and we need to flip down next turn. Okay, drawing back up to hand size of 5, and I'm really hoping we can try to survive this one. Okay, it's going to be a little bit rougher. So plus acceleration from here, adding 3 to here. So 2 plus 3 is going to be 5 threat on the main scheme. Ronan's going to attack with a base of 4 plus a boost. Kid Pool blocks. The boost is 2, so it's going to be, I don't know, just some amount of damage. 6 damage, knocking out Kid Pool. We're still healthy at 10. This guy hits us for 1. That'll bring us from 10 down to 9. Then Ronan's going to deal us 2 face down encounter cards for a total of 3. First one is Special Delivery. In hero form, you may exhaust him alone. If you don't, he's going to attack. Yeah, so we're going to exhaust him alone so he doesn't attack. Next one, Under Fire. Yikes. Surge and review the top card. Yeah, we use both of our cancels. So it's going to surge and review the top card of the encounter deck. We've got Kree Physiology. That's fine. So give him a tough stats card and it'll surge. Hold Breach. Choose one. We can exhaust them all. Spend 2 mental resources or do 3 damage to the first player. Yikes. We're going to take a huge risk. If I spend the mental, he attacks us. We may die with one attack. We have no more cancels. Yeah, we gotta spend the mental resource. Okay, so we're gonna spend 2 mental resource here. The Eye of Agamotto is 1 mental resource, and then this is a second mental resource. So we can fulfill that. 2 more encounter cards. Assault. Okay, so he's gonna attack us here with a base of 4 plus a boost card here. We're definitely not gonna die, right? 4. Yeah, we have 9. We could defend. I don't want to defend. Uh, hmm. Okay, let's defend. Okay, so we're defending this attack. 4 plus is activation attack against overkill with 1 icon. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. We block for 2. We take 3. Bring it from 9 down to 6. Come on, last encounter card. Okay, perfect. Exhaust your identity. We're our exhausted surge. So I'm glad we defended. We got the heroic vessel. Not good. So when a villain phase ends, deal 1 damage to each player. That surges. So we get another encounter card. Fanaticism. This comes into play with 2 fury counters. Okay, and that's going to surge. Ronan's attacks now have overkill and piercing. Oh, you stand accused. Okay, he's going to attack you with +1 attack. So I think that's game here. So this would be his boost card. We have no way to block that, right? Yeah. So the boost is 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. +1 from here is going to be 8. That will bring us from 6 down to 0. And a little bit unfortunate there, but that is Ronan the Accuser on expert mode.